Welcome back, guys. In this video, we'll be covering garnishes. Cocktail garnishes come in a wide range of styles, shapes, flavors, and designs. But one thing they all should have in common is that they enhance your drink. There are many methods of achieving this. You can add a pop of color, enhance flavor, or make your drink look that little bit more amazing. The right garnish can turn a drink from an above average drink to a 10 out of 10 showstopper. Let's break down some of the more common styles: dried, dehydrated, and fresh. So what is a garnish? As I've said, a garnish in your cocktail can add flavor, provide aromatics, and enhance the overall presentation of your drink. You've probably seen classic garnishes like a citrus slice, fresh herbs, or even a few edible flowers. But garnishes can go far beyond that. Think spiced sugar crystals, activated charcoal, or caramelized citrus segments. Let's break down some of the most common types of garnishes and their flavors. Citrus, like lemons, limes, oranges, and grapefruit, add a refreshing, zesty aroma to cocktails. Strawberries, raspberries, or blueberries can sweeten a drink and make it visually appealing. Herbs like mint, basil, or rosemary offer fresh aromatic notes that elevate the cocktail's flavor. Salt, sugar, or spices rimmed on the glass give an extra kick with every sip. Edible flowers like lavender or pansies add elegance and a delicate floral note. Each garnish brings its own character, so it's important to match them with the drink you're making. Dried garnishes like dried lemon wheels, dried berries, or herbs are long-lasting and have intense flavors. Their texture and appearance are also unique, adding a rustic or vintage touch to your cocktails. However, they won't offer the same brightness or freshness as a fresh garnish, and their color can be a little bit muted. Dehydrated garnishes are similar to dried ones, but retain more of the original fruit's color and flavor. For example, a dehydrated lime wheel, it's vibrant and holds on to some of that juicy flavor. The downside is you'll need a dehydrator or oven to make them, and they don't have the same fresh texture. Fresh garnishes are the go-to for most cocktails. They're bright, aromatic, and easy to source. Whether it's a sprig of mint or a slice of citrus, they add a vibrant pop of color and enhance the drink's aroma. The only downside, they have no shelf life, so you'll need to prepare them fresh to order. Choosing the right garnish is all about balance. Think about the flavors and ingredients in your cocktail. If it's a citrus-forward cocktail, go for the citrus twist or wheel. For something herbal or aromatic like a gin-based cocktail, herbs like mint or basil can add a refreshing touch. Sometimes flavor is the priority, while other times it's also about the visual appeal. Now let's talk about how to cut your garnishes. Citrus wedges, for example, you can cut the fruit lengthwise down the middle. Citrus slices, to create a slice, cut the fruit in half lengthwise, then slice it into thin half-moon shapes. Twists. Twists are one of the most used garnishes. Use a channel knife or peeler to remove a thin strip of peel, avoiding the bitter white pit. Twist it over the drink to release those aromatic oils. Peels. For a straightforward peel, cut a wide strip of peel, trim the edges, and drop it in the drink for a neat appearance. Herb sprigs. For herbs, it's important to snip a fresh sprig and cut the stem at an angle for a clean presentation. Storing your garnishes properly keeps them fresh and ready to use. Fresh garnishes, like herbs and citrus, should always be refrigerated. Dried and dehydrated garnishes can be stored at room temperature in an airtight container. Garnishes, while present in many drinks all over the world, are not something essential to every single drink you make. Rather, a garnish is one more tool on your belt to employ as you see fit. You don't always need one, but when you do use a garnish, make sure it makes a difference. Remember, a great garnish has a job to fill. It needs to support your cocktail and ensure that the cocktail is elevated by its presence.